Welcome to another episode of Hiring and Empowering Solutions. My name is Molly McGrath, and I am the creator of this office altering podcast. If you're a first-time listener, welcome. If you're a returning listener, welcome back. As always, you can check us out at hiringandempowering.com. I just had an interesting call with my business coach that I've been working with for, well over 10 years now, hard to believe. And we had this fascinating conversation about frustration as a business owner, as we near year end, what have you, and planning for the new year. And we always do this exercise where she helps me pick a theme, a one word for the year. And my word for 2021 was miracles, and just consistently shifting my mindset to expect miracles wherever I go in my business, in my life, with my team, with clients, with prospective clients, etc. Just assume that people are doing the best that they can. I think Brene Brown did a phenomenal job speaking about that in many of her pieces of work. And we had this conversation about, we always do a reflection of what worked, what didn't work, and kind of where I'm still jammed up, where I'm still frustrated, where I am not seeing the results that I want within my business. And we had this conversation about, for me, by and large, it has to do with team. And you would be amazed, as me being the team empowerment guru, so to speak, and really an advocate for getting employees and entrepreneurs on the same playing field, speaking the same language, hearing each other, communication, all that. We had this conversation, and when we went through kind of where I'm not seeing the results and where I am not, I'm feeling frustrated, as many of you all can appreciate, and we feel all the time in our business. She said this interesting thing to me. She said, think of it like a Christmas list. You put in your request for what you want. And if you don't ask for what you desire and you're not clear on what you want, you're going to get effing SOX for just like for Christmas. And then it's going to make you feel really sad and frustrated. So ask for what you want and be clear. And I love it because she's like, fuck socks. Who wants socks for Christmas? Like, think of it like that for your business. So often when people are like, what do you want for your birthday? Especially as entrepreneurs, where we can buy ourselves whatever we want by and large. And when people ask what we want for holidays, for our birthdays, things of that nature, we're like, oh, I don't need anything. Oh, I don't want anything. Oh, I don't really care, what have you. And if we can look at where we are showing up and communicating and interacting by and large with our team in this same vein, with the same energy, and really think about it, it's like getting effing socks for Christmas. And so don't start emailing me and tell me how much you love really cool, fancy socks from Nordstrom, etc. Don't overanalyze this and make it into that. Some of you, are going to be like, oh, I don't mind socks. No, when you really are at that place where you open it up, and you're like, really? So get really clear. You can have anything you desire. Let yourself desire, let yourself be clear. So an exercise that she gave me, and I really wanted to record a podcast and share this all with you, write down all the things you desire and get crystal clear on the things that you want. And don't resist. Don't hold back. Be very clear. It's not about creating so much as allowing yourself to have it all and become really clear on the things that you want. So make a list of the 20 things that you want in 2022 for your business. And of course, you can add your life. So, because wherever you go, there you are. So, if it includes Health Builder, making a commitment to meditate, making a commitment to start my day with working out before I even touch my phone or email, whatever it is that you know the habits that you are not performing, that you are not having the discipline, the unwavering discipline in your life to have the clarity that you know your why and you're living it intentionally every single day. And I mean every single day, that you have the energy, that you're able to manage your mental and physical energy really well, that you have the necessity, that you felt it was necessary for you to be your best and you made success a must, whatever it is for you. Productivity, the things that you work on that matter the most, that are the needle moving work, that are very much the peak performance activities that only you should be doing as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a visionary, as a creator within your business. Influence, you guided and treated others well. So these are some areas to really start looking at in regards to habits and what you would like to create, what you would like to desire in your business. Because these are the things that entrepreneurs tell me, and maybe the courage or bravery or freedom or feeling the fear, the stuff you need to do to share your real self, your why, your mission, your vision, your values of the firm and your business. Whether, and most of that for us as entrepreneurs is upfront and out front, on podcasts, on blogging, on videos, on webinars, on speaking engagements, radio shows, the things that we know, the visibility that really position us as the influencer, as the expert within our community, within our marketplace, within our industry. So if you really, and there's all of us at some place where we feel like we are getting effing socks and we're feeling stuck and we're feeling sad about that. And just look at where you maybe did not have that clarity, where you did not bring the energy, where you did not bring the influence, or you did not bring the productivity or the courage to have the courageous conversations you need to. For me, it by and large comes down to relationships is usually the areas that it really, with team, with referral sources, with prospective clients, with existing clients, with outside vendors that we use, different agencies or organizations that we partner with or we write a check to every single month, and looking at that. And a lot of times when we come to it, it's the lack of clarity. And then from the clarity, giving the, right energy to it. So make a list. Make a list of the 20 things that you really want. If you could have anything, what would you create? What would you build your habits around? What would you build your conversations, courageous conversations around, and get really clear, because you get to choose what you create. If you're willing to do the work to create it and to have it. And it starts with letting yourself desire and allowing yourself to have it all unapologetically. And then allowing for the people in your life to show up, and then having those courageous conversations when they are not. We decide within us. These are our rules. And we get to change the narrative. And it's okay to have what you want and to communicate it with people without all this justification and gobbledygook and stories and filler words and pre-qualifiers and disclaimers, and just get clear. This is what entrepreneurs tell me they want. And honestly, employees, they want clarity. They want freedom. They want energy and ease and flow. They want to feel like they're on that conveyor belt with their product, with their people, with their process, with their production, with their profitability, with their marketing. and they really want to be clear on what is necessary. They want to be very clear on the productivity and the things that matter the most for each person, right seat, right bus. What are your unique abilities? What are your top 3 peak performance activities? And then, for the love of God, I mean, we own our own businesses. We want to be working within peak performance activities, not feeling like we own a job, not resenting, the things that we're spending our precious, precious, precious time on. And quite honestly, I hear this from entrepreneurs all the time, like resenting even some things that their employees are doing. They're like, why in the world is Susie doing this? Or when you find out that Susie didn't get to your peak performance activities and the things to support you because you find these lower level activities they're working on, get clear. It's lack of clarity. It's lack of leadership. It's interesting. I was at a restaurant this weekend with a friend, and the service was terrible. I mean, it was absolutely awful, and he's griping about, the wait staff, how the girl is really clueless. She's not going about, and I'm like, time out. You can't start with her. You have to go to her leadership. You have to go to her mentorship. You have to go to, her manager, whatever terms resonate. And we had this fascinating conversation because I'm like, it's not her fault. Like, if you look at this entire establishment, everybody's complained about how it's poorly managed, poorly run, what have you. It's a newer establishment and they're missing the mark on many different levels. And so I'm like, actually give her double tip because it's not her fault. It goes back to that leadership. So really taking a clear look at where maybe you're not showing up. And we don't love to do this as entrepreneurs, not from a place of shame or blame, just from a place of clarity so you can have the freedom that you want. Because I am declaring in 2022, I am not tolerating getting effing SOX anymore. Like, I'm going to be very clear. I'm going to put my order in. It is going to be as clear as the cobalt blue Patagonia with X amount of stuffing in it and not too heavy. It looks exactly like this. Here's the size. Here's the arm length. Here is everything. So be that precise. Have that precision. Have that consistency and try that on for the first 90 days. In fact, really get clear and share it with your team of the things that you want and figure out where you need to put the work in with the other person. Because by and large, we're all in personal services and it's about a relationship. Either, like I said, all the different areas that independent contractors, agencies, what have you. So get clear, make your Christmas list, put in your request for what you want with clarity, with precision, and making certain that the energy you're bringing to it is very much well managed, your mental energy, your physical energy, and from a place of an influencer, from a place of a visionary, from a place of an entrepreneur, and then start chipping away at it. When you write down that list, you get clear on the things you want, easy as it is. When you have the conversations, there's no resistance. So let us know how you do. Allow yourself to have what you want and allow the people around you to see what's possible. They see what's possible. And you allow people to grow and you allow people to have more and for people to expand when you enroll them. So drop all the stories, drop all the reasons, all the things that you know about why they won't do what have you. Just start with a clean white slate on this. And let's make certain you do not get SOX any longer. All right, let us know how you do. Reach out. And thank you for continuing to be a leader leading leaders.
If you like what you hear on our podcast, please feel free to visit our website at hiringandempoweringsolutions.com. So we love that you are listening to this podcast. Please drop us a line with any feedback, suggested topics you'd like to hear. And absolutely, we'd love to hear about your victories and your win in regards to creating entrepreneurs in an entrepreneur's world.